My name is Alex. I love to play music. I play guitar, bass, piano, and drums, and I like to record. I'm not eligible for one of the modulator drugs because I have a rare mutation. I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis-related diabetes. I believe I was 12 years old. It was kind of a shock. At that time, I didn't even know that diabetes was a possible side effect of cystic fibrosis. It just felt so overwhelming. It was hard. It was very hard to process and to come to terms with.
My name is Emma. I just graduated from college with a chemistry degree. As of right now, I just got a job as a lab technician, so new things coming. My mom has always been my biggest supporter. Ever since I was born, she has always been the one to make sure I'm the number one priority and that my health is the number one priority. I've never felt any of that support waver.
Emma was pre-diabetic starting when she was 13. That was really, really difficult for me first because I knew what the future was going to be. And it was just crazy to me that this was going to be more for her than the CF. Like, we had CF under control.
To be honest, it didn't really affect my day-to-day life yet. It wasn't until I was officially diagnosed when I was a senior in high school that I had CFRD and I started treating it. It was definitely scary. To put another diagnosis on myself was kind of a lot to come to terms with. I even remember counting up the pieces of lettuce I would add to a salad just so I didn't miss any grams of carbs, and that definitely caused a lot of extra anxiety that I put on myself.
The process of accepting the fact that I was living with this and the fact that ignoring it would just make things worse for me was a pretty long one. I think I definitely went through the classic 5 stages of grief. You know, the technological advances that have come out, it completely changed my life. First, it was the Dexcom continuous glucose monitor that lets you see your blood glucose whenever you want without having to prick your finger, and then getting an insulin pump. When I used to think of my blood sugar, it gave me a lot of anxiety. And when I would check it, if it was high, it would make me feel bad about myself. It would make me think that I had made some sort of mistake, I'd done something wrong. But since I've had the continuous glucose monitor that lets me just see whenever I want, it just lets me think about it in a much more healthy way.
Emma took on her own care and was proactive from the start. It just was a natural progression. I was always in the background if she needed me. She just knew what she had to do and she did it. I've never thought of her as Emma with CF. She's just Emma. And Emma takes care of everything she needs to do with such grace. I only wish that I could be as strong as she is.
I would say that I feel empowered managing my CFRD because of my mom and also my care team. I've always felt like they believe in me. And when it came to me actually not being home and going to college and living on campus, I had to figure that out for myself. And it was more of a guessing game than being sure, like when I was home. But luckily, after my first semester living on campus, I was able to get a glucose monitor, a Dexcom, and I also got an insulin pump, which made things 10 times easier. I didn't have to do injections in the bathroom, at the dining hall, or in a dorm bathroom, anything like that. I could just do it right on my hip, basically. Every single advancement that comes out for CFRD and diabetes in general it makes such a difference in the daily lives.
It's amazing how far things have come, how far things are continuing to go. Thank you, because the advancements that they've already made have completely changed my life. I am really looking forward to whatever you have in store for the future.